for Los Angeles. Both of these squads bring history and pride to these West Coast institutions that, while allied at times, want nothing more than to ring that victory bell right in the other guy's face. Welcome to the Rose Bowl, home to the UCLA Bruins. As we'll see, the number 11 team in the country, the USC Trojans, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the UCLA Bruins. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Bruins will put total weather to crank us up. He'll return it. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So USC's offense will get the football first. In the football lore of the Golden State, there have been so many classics, and the Bruins pulled out a close one last season.
They did what they needed to do last year, no doubt. The Bruins came out and they executed when it mattered most. And, David, I feel like that's really lit a fire under USC in this game to try and get revenge.
Yeah, a year of hearing about it from all your family, all your friends in L.A. You lost to the Bruins. You're upset. You're ready to change that history and do something about it.
Makes a man miss. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets him out to the 25-yard line. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Good timing on the quick out. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Punt is on its way. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. The Bruins offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Bruins will send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Here's the return. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. The handoff as they run the counter play here. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Punt is in the air. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. They go to the ground. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Guys, let's talk a little UCLA. They've climbed into the top 15, reached a little bit of a checkpoint, haven't they? Playoff is 12 teams. But it's right about this range that people start tuning in to see what you can do, to see if you're the real deal. Isn't that right, Dave?
Yeah, and cheering against you, right? A lot of times because their teams are doing well or competing with you. But let's see if the squad can build on the momentum. Starting to get some momentum, some love. Now, Jesse, how do they handle that?
I'm excited to see how this team is going to finish, too, because we know they've got talent. They've got guys that can take the game over. The question I have now moving forward, can they do it on the biggest stages? And today, it's about as big as it gets.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Snap it to the back. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. He's got him. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. The Bruins moving quickly to the line. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense picks it up. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
That looks like a really easy thing to do. Oh, the ball's just on the ground. Jump on it. That's an odd-shaped ball that bounces all kind of crazy ways. Great job by the defense covering that thing up.
The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. About the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. Gets it to him on the screen. Touchdown, Bruins! A great catch and run for 6. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. The give to the tailback. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Trojans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Under fire. Heaves it on the run. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. And the Trojans had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Tight end finds a soft spot. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Gonna run it. It's long. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Southern Cal. The extra point here would tie the game.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. First play of the drive, wants to throw. A strike downfield. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Running inside the 20. Just making a huge win. He sets him up all the way down at the 14. And the Bruins want to move quickly. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. He caught it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UCLA.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Right on the money. Turns it on in midfield. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it first and 10 outside the 40. Quarterback keeper. And it looks as if he'll pick up maybe a couple. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. From the gun, running back on the move. Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35. Bully ball on 3rd and short. And he's going to go backwards, and they force a 4th down. What a play by this defensive front. And it's right down the boulevard. That'll bring him to within 4. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. First and 10 for the offense. Looking downfield on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Working well behind the sticks on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. This time he's got it. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Bruins will snap it on first and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got an open man. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Finds his big tight end. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Bruins kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Wants to keep it in the air. Makes the grab. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. Dances away. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. Finds us back in the middle. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Makes the catch. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. They'll run for it on third and short. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bruins!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And the extra point was good. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
That type of big play can even make Traveler perk up and take notice.
And, man, when I think about USC and just their pass, I just think about explosive. Explosive playmakers, making explosive plays down the field, finding those big wide receivers, making big plays.
Takes the handoff. It's long. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Lost one on that last one. It's second and 11. Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. The Trojans will line up to punt it away. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. UCLA will go back to work on offense. He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes second and 13. Looking to fire. Shoots it to the left. Makes a connection. At the 35, he's open. There he goes. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and the secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the second quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's got his man across the middle. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Back to pass on second down. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. He'll try to take it back. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Got his man down the middle. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. And the Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his target down the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Looking for room. It's long. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it.
Well, this is a disappointing...
Converts on 4th down. Still going. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. They want to throw it. That pass is incomplete. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Perfect execution by this defense. They played pass, sat back, looked at the quarterback, took everything away, and even better, good.
Touchdown, Trojans! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
On the move from inside is 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
Really nice first down run. And you're seeing why this running back is an every down type. He can run between the tackles. He can run outside. He can catch the football. He can block. This guy can do it all.
To the air on 2nd down. Punts it out of the air. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Got his man on the right. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. It's on target and complete. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. Now up by 7 points here in the second.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth, man. 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And the offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half.
The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did.
Oh, he's got some space. That is just a gargantuan play as he has it all the way down to the 12. The Bruins will hustle to the line. He'll do it himself. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the 1st. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And the defense was all over it. They know 3rd down, the quarterback could be a viable threat in the run game. Played physical, played close to the line of scrimmage, made the big stop.
He splits the uprights. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Give to the back. Past the 1st down marker and still running. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The give on the option. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down or else they are really in trouble. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Trojans decide to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Couldn't find a lane, a pickup of 1 to the 31. Didn't get much on 1st down, it's 2nd and 9. They'll run play action. Fires to the big fella. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. And the Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Gives it on the option. There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. The Bruins pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking to pass inside the red zone. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. They're working that left side. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Looking to throw for it. He's got it. And he was thinking 6, but that D knocks him down at the 2. And the Bruins have it in scoring position on 1st and goal.
UCLA.
And they get nothing. The ball remains at the 2-yard line. They moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. The give. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. And now after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the... He gets it in! Touchdown, UCLA! The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. The Bruins stretch out that lead, and they look like a team ready to ring the victory bell.
I think momentum's a real thing. UCLA and USC play each other, but that Bruins touchdown here in the second half is giving them a lot of life, David.
Yeah, and it's getting them excited, the fans excited. They know what this rivalry means. They know what a win will mean, and they know they can ring.
He's got an alley. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
Lining up to add another. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, a couple of ACC teams colliding in a game that could have some implications. Wake Forest is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point, but look at that score. This is a close game. They're up by 5 over North Carolina. Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear about them first from us, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The Bruins can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Finds his tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Bruins come to the line needing just inches for the first down. He'll go to the sneak. It'll be a first down as he gets it to the 24-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes 2nd down. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. The Bruins come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Flips it out to the back. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. To the air on 1st down. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Fires to the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. And the Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's long. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Right down the middle. Fires complete on the crosser. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. The give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Trojans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Snagged out of the air. And tackled there by the defense. Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. Splits the uprights right down the middle. This is now a 7-point game.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here, what they've been calling.
Ball is loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Turning it on. Touchdown, USC. The defense putting points on the board.
Well, it's a great job by the receiver getting open and making the catch, but now you got to secure the football. You know there's going to be guys coming trying to rip it free. They did it. They scooped it. They scored. That's a play he's going to learn from.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the 4th. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. Now let's see if they can pull this one out. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. On the ground, it's long. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Snagged in the middle. It's long. He'll be brought down at about the 18-yard line. Not enough to move the sticks. And the Trojans will call on their punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. And the Bruins trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Quickly to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts some heat on that one down the middle. The Bruins will punt it away on 4th down. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Fires to the big fella. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down work.
Breaks into the open. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Most important part of a clutch drive, piece together some 1st downs, get in position, and here they are on 1st and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. He now has 84 yards on the ground as he gets closer and closer to that magical 1,000-yard mark for the season. Off play action. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He'll try to do it himself. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. And a big opportunity for this offense to tie the game up in the 4th with a touchdown. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. Lets it go to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. Under fire. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. Down in the final period in a tight game, and they will go for it on 4th and goal. Big guy smells it. He's not going to get there. A big stop for this defense on 4th down. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Tried to get him a little breathing room, and they're still suffocating in their own end. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for room. It's Cameron. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. They'll make the stop, but that 1st down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. And the Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. And the offense is content with where it is. They'll take a knee. This isn't the only victory bell in college football, but it is the one that weighs nearly 300 pounds. And this season, it will find its home in Westwood as UCLA takes down USC. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.